Bengals hammer the Niners. What's wrong with the 49ers? I don't know. Joe Burrow? Nobody wants to face Joe Burrow now, including Mahomes, who doesn't have any receivers. Yes, the second best quarterback on the planet takes apart San Francisco's defense. That's what Mahomes did last year. Remember how well the Niners defense was playing? DeMeco Ryans, the sharp, young defensive coordinator. Then Mahomes came to town second half, up and down the field. Joe Burrow, after Mahomes, and let's take out yesterday for Patrick, he was mostly sick, is the second best quarterback on the planet, and that's the most important position. And when you put Burrow, juxtapose him on the field with Brock Purdy, well, it's a pretty stark difference, right? The number one pick, top of his game, and Mr. Irrelevant, overachieving with a good roster, it's pretty stark. So, and Burrow does what Mahomes does and what Brady did. You get a lot of the greatness without any of the mistakes. So 4 straight seasons, we've forgotten about Burrow in September because of the pandemic, and then the appendix, and then the knee surgery, and the calf strain, and we forget about him in September. But if you count October to the end of the season, you know when football counts the last 3 years, he has the highest passer rating in the league, above Patrick Mahomes. He just starts really choppy, calf, appendix, knee, pandemic. Joe Burrow is fantastic. And for the record, I'm not selling my Brock Purdy stock. I think he's pretty good. I think he's mobile. But he's got smaller hands on a fumble. Has a good arm, not a great arm. Tried to squeeze in a couple. Made a big mistake down near the red zone. That's not good, and the kind of play that Joe Burrow wouldn't make. So playing from behind on Monday Night Football and then sparring with Joe Burrow, yeah, you get a little bit of the truth. It's much easier for good quarterbacks to play with a lead. It's much easier for good quarterbacks to have a vibrant run game or be at home and leading in the fourth, not trailing and have to throw with a good pass rush from Cincinnati. So yesterday, for the record, is precisely why San Francisco took a big swing on Trey Lance and why Carolina went out and gave up a bunch of picks in their best receiver to get Bryce Young, because there's only one position in this sport worth over 1 point a game. And Cincinnati's got that guy. Think about this. Kyle Shanahan makes every quarterback, seemingly every quarterback, productive. But greatness is innate. You can't coach Kobe. You can't coach Burrow. Zach Taylor, the head coach of the Bengals, was by a lot of people, I wasn't ready to make the call, but was considered kind of a whiff. And now Zach Taylor goes into Santa Clara and beats Shanny, and beats Tomlin, and beats Harbaugh, and beats Andy Reid. It's the quarterback. We now know with Tom Brady and Belichick's divorce, it's the quarterback. The best quarterback won seemingly every game yesterday. I think C.J. Stroud's probably better than Bryce Young, but Bryce Young was better in high school and some thought in college. The better quarterback mostly wins if you can give him a competent coach. So there's nothing wrong with San Francisco other than Joe Burrow's greatness and Brock Purdy's reality. New England and Belichick's legacy. Choppy in September, October, Thanksgiving on. New England for 20 years got better every month, right? That's what Cincinnati's become. They're choppy in September. Burrow's not right physically. October on, they're the one team. Lamar Jackson struggled against the Chiefs. Josh Allen struggled against the Chiefs. Joe Burrow hasn't, and Joe Burrow won't. He can match Mahomes for almost throw-to-throw, the greatness without the mistakes. I don't think there's a lot wrong with San Francisco other than Brock Purdy's reality and Burrow's greatness. And how about the Cowboys? They are, as we said last Friday, this was going to be a Dallas win, and with a chance to be a dominating win. They do a lot of things Buffalo does. You're not sure what you get week to week. The Cowboys have become the ultimate tease. About every third weekend, they look like the greatest football team ever created. And then the following week, they crash. Remember, week 2, they blew out the Jets. Week 3, they got smoked by Arizona. In week 4, they blew out New England. And week 5, they were humiliated by San Francisco. Hammered the Rams. Philadelphia's next. They're the world's best roller coaster. And we said, the Rams are all smoke and mirrors in coaching. They're probably considering tomorrow they could move 1 or 2 of their veteran pieces. Aaron Donald, doubt it, but it could happen. Cooper Kupp, they got him out of there. Stafford's beat up. Darnold was good early, but what's the point this point going forward? They need more good players and more draft picks. Dak, though, is a very good home favorite. Dak playing with a lead at home is good. And I will give Dallas a lot of credit here. Even though they're very much the Buffalo Bills, you're not sure what you get every week you show up. Dak and CeeDee Lamb have become a thing. They're not Burrow and Jamar Chase yet, but they're really, really good. Are they overly dependent at times on Dak and CeeDee Lamb? Yeah, but it works against everybody. So I look at a couple of things with Dallas. It's like Saturday Night Live. That's a little bit what Dallas is like now. There are some really special moments, but you're almost sure it'll never be as good as it once was. That's the Cowboys for me. But there are some good things. Dak is good with a lead. Micah Parsons is maybe one of the top 2-3 players in the league defensively with a lead. So there's a lot of things here to like. It's just you don't necessarily know what you're going to get with Dallas. You just don't know week to week. I know from this point forward what I'm getting from Cincinnati virtually every week. Dallas 4 weeks going forward will be better than Cincinnati, and 8 could be terrible. You just don't know. But Dak at home, a favorite with a lead, Micah Parsons, yeah, they look really, really special. But it should be noted this week, off a dominating win, they go to Philadelphia, and they are appropriately an underdog. And I've already seen the number, and I'll take the Eagles. Very good stuff for Dallas. CeeDee Lamb and Dak, it is a real thing. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.